Greetings, everyone. My name is Etterville, and welcome to my Let's Try of CyberCorp, a cyberpunky isometric looter shooter in development by MeGame Studio. For full disclosure, I received a key from the developers in order to try out their title. First milestone attained. Mission 1, Side Hustle. When CyberCorp contacted me, I thought they wanted to reclaim the toys I took when I left, but it turns out they need someone for unofficial tasks, like dealing with the Syndicate, which has been causing havoc in the old city area, and now I have carte blanche to use any methods to solve the tasks. It's time to send these second-rate thugs back to the dump they crawled out of. I'm aware. There's an illegal arms deal going on. Stop it and show them what we're made of. That is a rather Warframe-esque intro animation. Finish him! So I begin with a firearm primary and a secondary melee option. Uh-oh.
Warning. Synth connection lost.
Good thing it was only a remote suit.
Preparing new shell. Remote control protocols are stable. Ready to connect the agent.
I'm liking the low poly look. Oh darn it, we lost our weaponry. Very well, back down to my sword. If I want to get some new weapons, I need to purchase them from the black market. So that introductory section was merely a taste of power. I can deflect bullets back at enemies by slashing at the right time. No longer mere street thugs. Sure, eliminate them too. Double finisher. What's the problem? Oh, Carp. They hacked CyberCorp's guns and are now selling them on the black market. At the very least, I have a gun again. So far so good. The controls feel on point. A better gun. This also has an active reload system. An assault rifle or SMG. Triple finisher. I guess I have infinite ammo for all my guns. Don't you love explosive barrels? Armored enemies. Different kinds of explosive barrels. One is a classic explosive, the other one is frost elemental. Now the situation's getting a bit tougher with the armored foes. When using my finisher, I'm immune to all forms of damage, so I can use that to space out my iframes, I suppose. Aha! This is right where I started this mission. We found the arms dealer. We can't reach him right now. Only thing we can do is to interrupt the weapon shipment. Don't ask questions, just eliminate the enemies. That only makes me more suspicious. Ah, thank you, ma'am. Open the loot box. And the reward is... a bunch of weapons, eh? Okay, Crusader, Rod J0, Canute Suna. That's a lot of weapons, eh? So this one is an auto rifle with kinetic damage. I want to try the shotty. As for my secondary... go for kinetic pistol. Use left control for my second skill. So it places a turret. This shotgun's really good. Gotta keep my combo going. Who's up next? So that's how we carry over these weapons. Some better body armor and uncommon weapons. Don't know what these symbols mean. I'll figure out back at the home base. Oh, these are resources. Yeah, D rank seems fair. Still getting used to all the game systems and whatnot. Outside the beginning, I say I did okay. This game also supports up to 3-player co-op. Before continuing onwards, let me check my character. Switch to Adam. Tenroken Mach 2. A DMRA. I'll go with a revolver. Keep the shotty as my primary. Night Mach 2 is a straight upgrade. Go with more shields. Skills would be Blink and Auto Turret. Next up, Mission 2, Informant. Potential rewards. Not that I'm surprised that someone's trading CyberCorp weapons on the black market. I'm more impressed by how easily they disabled the weapon identifiers. Now this weapon can only be traced the old-fashioned way, through a ballistic analysis. Omni City Police no longer have time for this, so we should catch this arms baron before he fills the city streets with our weapons. Otherwise, it'll be a serious blow to the company's image. Codename Rat. And I thought he had no sense of humor. Find the rat and exfiltrate them. And just like any good looter shooter, there are tons of weapons, armors, skills, items, and other forms of customization, all of which is randomly generated. Hi. Just ran right past him, eh? There you are. Doesn't matter. Just exfiltrate her and leave. That was fast. Ah, that's not hard. I can replay through the earlier completed stages at a higher difficulty setting in order to obtain better loot. Hang on. Just hide while I deal with these thugs. Gonna try the revolver now. More coming. Stay behind us. We have everything under control. That didn't take that long. Only took 6 minutes this time around. You'll be safer with us than where you were last staying. But I will switch my pistol for an assault rifle. Next up, I can either go to mission 3 or a boss fight. Let's do the boss fight first. A wandering robot within the city limits? Why should I deal with this? Isn't there some city service that'll take care of this? I hope this piece of junk has at least some useful parts for my synth. Clear the area first. I'm doing this optional mission to get some better gear. Oh no. They can reverse my controls. There they are. Oh no. They didn't tell me they could dash forward like that. Let's try this again, shall we? Where does this take me? Hi. I should have taken the healing zone. So anytime I use a finisher, it restores some of my health. I got the hang of this version. Second time's the charm. A bunch of commons and uncommons. Fair enough. I just needed a better arena to fight them in. Power level 4 and power level 5 stuff. As well as some cards. S rank. Gonna try Jonan. An energy sword. That sounds cool. Much better pants. Gonna want more energy, I guess. Take damage wave. Gonna play it risky. So next up, the pursuit. According to Rat, Komodo should be hiding somewhere in the warehouse area in his former gang's hideout. I wanted to request support from CyberCorp so as to not break into the enemy space alone, but the operator claims that the higher-ups are not interested in Komodo. It's a shame, but on the other hand, if I catch him on my own, I'll receive a solid reward for his head. Maybe I'll buy a couple of upgrades for the synth. Grab Komodo alive. Ooh, mines. Is this better than Dust and Neon? So far, yeah. But we'll have to see how things develop. Open the door, please. Good, the garage door didn't glitch out on me this time. Looks like Komodo really is here. Try out my new weapon. Dust and Neon felt like it had tighter moment-to-moment gameplay, but in terms of the overall weapon, armor, and skill system, this has it beat out. Single shot per click. S+. A bunch of folks are behind me. Elites. Follow the dotted line. There he is. We're gonna go in hot anyways. That's a different type of enemy. That is definitely a buffer. It's time to rumble. Be gone, Komodo. They managed to parry us. Or did they? Darn, we were so close. We should have just gone for the headshot. So far, I can bum rush through most enemies no problem. The only time where I have to play more strategically is during boss fights. Only a D? I'm a lot more tanky compared to the gunslinger, but that's only because I'm playing on normal mode. Yeah, I think it's time to upgrade. I'm not so much worrying about the main stats right now. I'm just picking the stuff that has the best overall power increases. If I decide to keep playing this in the future, I will have to worry more about min-maxing all my stats, as there are more stats than just DPS to worry about. So if I have a weapon, skill, or armor I really like, I can take it to the next level this way. To Mission 4, Assault. What did a simple street thug forget on the territory of Solar Industries, a semi-military arms company? Even if it's an abandoned factory, they probably didn't leave it unguarded. Their secrets could still be stored there. I hope he's not producing weapons there. Otherwise, his gang of misfits will suddenly become a serious threat. Let's go. I pretty much have a red lightsaber at my disposal. So I'll hack the terminal. I see what game you're playing. Hack the other terminal now. And this terminal is closed off as well. Too bad there's no big green button which says open the door. This doesn't really have a leveling system, so the only reason to kill off extra enemies is to gain more currency and loot. Door open. Unfortunately, I can't use my finisher against these robots. That's more like it. Welcome to the mission where we hack a lot of stuff. Third time's a charm. This time it's 4. I gotta stop them from using their self-destruct EMP, as that quickly fries my shields. She was getting frustrated. I can't blame her. She already had to hack through 7 different terminals. Is that a red gun? Unity. It is a red one. Music is eh. Sounds cyberpunky, but that's all I can say. A much better shoddy and a DMR. So I'm going with the shoddy DMR combo. Why wouldn't I? Yes. I'm gonna sacrifice health for that. Before I fight Komodo, I'm gonna try out the survival arena. It seems the Syndicate has declared a real hunt for your scent. The forces surrounded the area in advance. Try to hold down until the arrival of evac. Survive for 6.5 minutes. That's not that much ammo for the shoddy. I'm going to have to upgrade his magazine ASAP. This DMR is awesome. Only 4 shots per magazine, sure, but it's best suited against single targets. I've reached a point where I'm killing the enemies faster than they spawn in. The first 2 minutes of this mission were a lot more exciting than everything following it. And that's that. Mission accomplished. I suppose it was worth it, especially for this knight armor. Still only an A rank. Way better. That should make the upcoming boss fight a lot easier. After reloading, repels enemies and deals damage, increases weapon damage against shields. Holding the reload button will combine the bullets in the magazine into one powerful blast. I will switch the Preacher for Purifier. It works better for sustained DPS. It's time to meet your maker, Komodo. Fight with Komodo. This time we got some backup. Bring it on. SMG is better for this. I'm gonna stop playing around and fight them normally. He has a point. I don't really trust my employer either. He's a reflective shield. Wait, isn't this built for breaking through shields? Not quite, it seems. Of course he wouldn't fight fair. He's bringing out his goons again. This is why I went for a high health build. Goodbye, Komodo. Double tap. Say hello to my math teacher. He's totally going to be revived as some sort of cybernetic monstrosity. They're corresponding with Solar Inc. I don't really trust my employer anyways. They are going to throw me out once I outlive my usefulness. It would have been an A rank if I didn't fool around at the start. Thus begins the second arc. Going from regular street thugs over to infiltrating Solar Inc. Unity's good, but it falters during boss fights. Pyromaniac may have worked better. Some of the previous missions now have hard mode versions available. So before I end this off, I'm gonna refight Komodo in hard mode, just to see how much it amps up the difficulty. They have shields now. Yeah, this is a rocket launcher. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. That is functionally a two-shot. I think I get it now. Let me try this again. This is only because I wanted a bonus challenge. What I'm supposed to be doing here is actually farming up better gear before going after the harder bosses, as right now, I am very undergeared. I'm only repeatedly trying this out because I'm stubborn. I wish the guns had more oomph to them, but as it stands right now, it's pretty fun. You only get a split second to dodge that attack. Oh joy. Once that happened, I couldn't do anything. One down. You're down. Now for the easier part of this fight. Now he's gonna call in his goons. Healing zone's amazing for this boss fight, just look at it. Here's where push comes to shove. Tougher versions of every single enemy I've seen so far. I gotta take out the firecrackers ASAP. It's over, Komodo EX. We shall meet again on hardcore mode. Toughest fight in the game, if only because I was very undergeared. I was requesting a tougher challenge to close off this Let's Try, and I received one. And keep in mind, all the gameplay you've seen so far can also be played through co-op. I don't actually play that many games in this subgenre, but what I can say in the end is, as an isometric looter shooter, it was pretty engaging. I will note that I wish the gun sounds were all punchier, plus the taking damage sound effect needs to be louder, or maybe it's because I turned down the SFX too much. It even has summaries on the current ongoing story. Classified. Haven't unlocked drones or burst rifles yet. Lots of armor pieces I never obtained, as well as most of the skills, and cards which I barely used, when in reality I should have used them a lot more. Cards and perks, eh? So, if I ever come back to this game, I'll start fresh and go through the campaign with all the knowledge I accrued during this Let's Try. How fun this will be during the mid, and especially endgame, that remains to be seen. If it can keep up this pacing and can maintain the steady increase of difficulty, depth, and complexity, I say it has a pretty good future, or at least a pretty decent one. In any case, good job, developer. I wish the best of luck to you. Well then, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.